welcome to yet another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for another Cloudwater beer, and it's this one. It is the AW18 IPA, a Brewed all season IPA, I hasten to add. It's a 6.5% IPA, and they tell us a little bit about it. It says our all season IPA is brewed in the New England style, combining big hop flavours with a smooth, silky body and a semi-sweet, juicy finish with a very low bitterness. It packs bold tropical notes of mango, pineapple and papaya, backed up by tangy orange while retaining balance and drinkability. Interesting. I like them quite bitter, so it'd be interesting to see how this comes out. In terms of the aromas and flavours, Cloudwater tell you to expect mango pulp and pineapple combined with navel orange and light allium notes, so a subtly floral edge maybe. The body, they say, is silky, full-bodied and juicy with soft, pillowy carbonation. It's marketing spiel if ever I've heard it, and in terms of the aftertaste, they say it's lasting, juicy orange and noticeable peppery character. Peppery, but not bitter. Very interesting to see how that pans out. Anyway, they don't tell you which hops are in there anymore, or which yeasts or malts, which is a bit of a shame, because I like that. I love finding out the specifics about what's in what I'm drinking. But they still tell you that hops fade fast, drink it cool below 5 degrees, it's vegan friendly, and the dry hop intensity is 12 grams per litre, so it's low on the hop intensity, because they've got a little scale just down here. Come on, focus, there we go. So it's 2 out of 5 on their scale in terms of the hop intensity. It's nice artwork on these cans. It's very watercolory, kind of it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. So let's crack her open and see what she tastes like. And it would be rude not to pour it into a Cloudwater glass. So here we go. Fingerprints on the glass, but the pour is hazy, very hazy. Got a much bigger head than I intended, but there we go. So that's your beer. It's lightly carbonated, it's plenty hazy, there's a bit of carbonation, we've got a huge head, that's more down to the pour than the beer itself. As for the aromas, they're not wrong, it's very tropical. Huge amount of mango going on. Oodles of pineapple. Papaya is quite a delicate flavour to me, both in the aroma and in the taste, so interesting. Not getting the orange yet. Maybe I am in the background. Interesting. So, it smells nice, it smells fruity, and it smells rich and quite complex. So as for the flavour, let's get rid of some of that head first of all. The first thing that struck me was the body. They're not wrong, it is thick. As for the flavours, let's see if it meets the expectation. Mango and pineapple, yes. Navel orange, there is that pithiness from the orange that you would expect. It's almost verging on grapefruit, but not. And there is huge amounts of mango, and the papaya is more obvious in the taste than it is in the nose. As for the aftertaste, peppery. I get what they're saying, and it's not bitter. It's quite unusual. It is more of a spice as opposed to bitter that you can sometimes get with pepper. All in all, that's a very pleasant IPA. Now, I would like more bitterness, I'll be honest. I really would. It's quite dry as well, I'm noticing. They say semi-sweet, juicy finish. It is. It's reasonably sweet, and it's kind of confusing because it's not in your face sweet like you would get with some of the tropical beers that you can get. Take for example, Northern Monk's mango, something or other. I forget the name of it now, but that's quite sweet. Whereas this is much less. It's there as a hint in the initial hit of flavour, but it doesn't last. It's quite a dry finish, but pleasant nonetheless. Now, it's not my favourite Cloudwater beer, I'll be honest, but it's pleasant enough. But what would I score it? Well, let's start. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I'll be honest, I'll buy it again. So it gets a minimum of a 3. It's lacking some of the bitterness. It's got a reasonable amount of hop. It's not huge on the hop, but if it was backed up a little bit more with the bitterness, maybe I'd find it a bit better overall. Does it deserve a 4? Well, if it was maybe a little less dry, it'd probably be worth a 4. Or am I being too harsh? Tricky. It's tricky. What would Deadpool do? Because it's Christmas nearly. Very nearly. We're like a week and a bit before Christmas, and of course I'm wearing the Deadpool Christmas jumper. What would Deadpool do? Well, he'd probably tell me to stop being an arse, and he'd probably try and cut my head off with his swords. But what would I do? Well, yeah, I think a 4 is about where this sits. It's not less, it's not more. Yeah, I think 4 is a reasonable score. Be interesting to know what you guys think if you've had it. See what you think. I'm a fan, not a huge fan. I mean, the AW18 double IPA was nicer. It was just a little bit more to it, but this is very pleasant and probably more sessionable than the Dipper, due to the slightly lower ABV, this being 6.5, and the other one I think was about 8.5 if memory serves. I would not be upset at getting this anywhere. I would happily pay for it again. Yeah. Fruity, slightly dry, not bitter at all. Pleasant. Very pleasant. And on that note, ladies and gents, I'm going to finish this off. I'd very much love to know what you think of this beer if you've tried it. For those who haven't, give it a go. It's definitely worth a punt. Like I say, it's a solid Cloudwater effort. I like it. Thank you again for watching. This has been the AW18 IPA from Cloudwater. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.